guys, we are introducing Charley to you. Charley is a 1-year-old, possibly boxer shepherd mix, and he's a good boy. He is very loving to his family, but he's a little standoffish towards strangers. So even my relationship with him right now, he's really not too sure about it. So for instance, if I reach down, he's going to duck away, he's going to side eye me, that kind of thing. So immediately after his owners dropped him off, we started a walk so that I could start to work on that. I'll say at the home with the owner present, he would take a treat from me. Once the owner left, his anxiety level went up. He will not take a treat from me at this point. But after a little bit of a walk, we were able to get the e-collar on him, which was great. Starting to show a little bit of trust there. I'm using it, not using it crazy, really just trying to tie in two key components here. So we're giving them direction verbally, we're giving them direction with body pressure, also using the slip lead to give immediate feedback, and then we're incorporating the slip lead with the e-collar so that he understands what I'm asking with the e-collar. The e-collar itself is non-directional feedback, which means if I just used that and gave him verbal, it's likely that he wouldn't understand why he was getting this stimulation. However, when I'm using verbal with directional pull with the leash, then he understands what I'm asking. And so we're just basically teaching him a third language. So he understands leash pressure, he understands some voice commands when he wants to, and so we're just going to strive for consistency here and getting him to respond to his owners a little more quickly. So today on our walk, I'm shooting for a loose leash heel. So you see how the leash is folded here into kind of a J or a U shape. That's what we're looking for in maintaining. Now he's doing that maybe 30% of the time, possibly 40 on a good block. But for him to sit this long is really good. And so we've been working on that just a little bit. He's also getting a little fatigued. So we're going to take a walk, and I'll coach you through it as we go. He is a little bit distracted. I've got another walker coming up here. So we'll take off here shortly. Let's adjust the camera, tighten it up. Leave it. Okay. All right. So with that, here we go. Charley, heel. Good. Heel. Yes. Good boy. So right here is about where I want him to hold. That's great. Now there's a few things I can do when he pulls out like that. I'm gonna use the e-collar and the leash direction. You see some pinwheels spinning in the wind here. Heel. Good. Heel. Now he's gonna go out to the left, so we're gonna swing around here and show him, hey, you gotta stay here close to me. Good. He's also a little scared of the pinwheels, so we're walking him by just so that he understands that they're okay. The other technique that I like to use is these circles in towards him. So I'll show you what I mean when he starts to pull ahead, but basically I wanna cut him off, and we're gonna do circles so that he understands that he has to yield to my body pressure. So right here, we're gonna start to turn into him. Turn into him, turn into him. Good, yes, good boy. And get him to fall back. I want his head at my knee. That way, whenever I do take a turn, Charley, he can turn and go with me. If I don't have his head at my knee, then I'm gonna run into his rib cage or his shoulder, and neither of one of those will keep me on my feet very long. So he's a stout dog. So heel, good. Nope, Charley, heel, yes. Yes, good. So we're going to mark that with yes, just letting him know this is right where I want him to be. Perfect job. Great deal. So as he leads forward, I'll give him some verbal cues, stimulating with the e-collar right then until he fell back into position, and then I turned it off. So what that does is it tells him he has the power to turn off the stimulation. Now it's not much. We're working between a 2 and a 6 right now, which you and I won't be able to feel. So that's it for today. He's doing a great job. Excited to see where he goes. Charley, sit. Yes, good boy. Good boy.